Variation. Variation is at the heart of statistics. So we learned about the measures of center last week, which is an important part of any data distribution. But also we want to know how things differ from the center. And there's times when we want variation and times where we don't want variation. For example, if I am manufacturing parts of a car, or if I'm driving my car, I want my parts to be standardized. I want every cylinder that's supposed to be 2 inches to be 2 inches. When it comes to my kids, this is Ellie, and I like it that my 2 daughters are different. So in that situation, I like variation. I noticed this morning, Ellie mixed her cereals, which she never does. She always likes to have things one at a time. So instead of just finding out what variation exists and whether it's good or bad, statistics will look at why there's variation. So I'm going to ask Ellie now. Ellie, why did you mix your cereals this morning? She just wanted to make it good. So we can look at reasons behind the variation, the correlation, things that we're going to talk about in the next few weeks. And let me show one other type of variation here that's an important part of this week. So when I open my fridge and look at food, let's say I have some cheese and some eggs. I want the cheese, every time I open it, every time I buy mild cheddar cheese, I want it to taste about the same. So I want very low variation. This is called within group variation. When I get cheese, I want it to taste like cheese. When I get eggs, I want it to taste like eggs. But I don't want the two to taste the same. I want them to taste different. I want them to vary. So I want there to be high between group variation and low within group variation. And that's an important part of variation that we'll look at this week. One more thing, I forget if I mentioned at the beginning, but the word variable means any quantity that can vary, so anything that can be different. If we think about a data set, like you looked at the school data set last week, or week 3, if we had a variable that was what planet each person is from or each school is located in, it wouldn't be interesting at all because it doesn't vary. It's planet Earth for every single school in our country. So when we're looking at variation, we're looking at quantities that can vary, and then how much they vary and why they vary. So keep your eyes on those things this week.